I got into this world that I'm in now totally out of desperation. It was 2009, and business wasn't really going well, for my job where I was working. The economy was really starting to kind of take a little bit of a turn at that point. And, we didn't really know what to do. I started this company called Loud Rumor that I have today. And initially, we were like Yelp before I ever heard of Yelp. And then everybody started sending me links like, you mean like this company? And I'm like, shit.
You love that, right?
Yeah, it's the worst.
What a great idea.
And then people, then I'm getting links to Kudzu and like so many other directories. And I'm like, all right, I'm not unique at all. And then, but I like the name. And honestly, a lot of me was just lazy and I didn't want to go get another LLC. And so in 2010, it got really bad. My wife and I had just gotten married. We used all our money that was in savings, with the exception of $500, to pay for the wedding and the house that we had just gotten. And so at that time, my wife ended up getting pregnant, and we actually got pregnant on our wedding night, believe it or not. So it was a good wedding, and good way to end it, right? But we got pregnant on the wedding night, and I didn't know that we were gonna have a baby. My wife she didn't want to tell me until Father's Day as a surprise. And so before Father's Day, like a week or two before, she told her boss that she was pregnant. And end of the day, that same day, they ended up doing cutbacks. So she's the only one that got cut back though. So she got fired the day she told her boss that she was pregnant, and worked there for 18 months, never got a write-up, anything like that. So then she tells me, she goes, like a week later, we're at my mom's house for dinner. On the way home, she goes, hey, so what do you think about working on a baby? Now, here I am thinking we have options. And I'm like, and so I go, that's the last thing we need right now. We were going $1,500 in the negative that month, and we had $500 in savings. So it just didn't make sense. So she ended up getting another job while pregnant, because she wasn't really showing yet, and she didn't tell me on Father's Day. She skipped it because she was afraid to. She decided to wait till my birthday, which was a month later, and then she ended up telling me, "Great, everything's awesome." I told her, I was like, "You got to tell your boss. Everything seems cooler now." She told her boss, fired that same day, so she got fired twice in the same pregnancy. So that is why we decided to do this. I was managing a sales floor at the time, and so I was very used to creating scripts and managing the sales process. So I created a binder for my wife with a script of how to cold call all these different companies. And then there were different tabs for if they said this, then read this script. If they say that, then read this script. So every tab was for like a different objection. And she cold called on average, no jokes, I used my software for my work. She cold called an average of 230 people per day at 5 months pregnant. And didn't have a lot of talk time because she wasn't really good on the phone. She never sold before. She was just basically calling people to see if they wanted a company to redesign their website. That was basically it. And that's what we were doing. We would basically sell websites for like $600 to $1,000, and then we'd get people in India or the Philippines to do it for 120 or something. So we would take the difference. Fast forward, went through the agency pains that every agency kind of seems to go through, and now we're here and we have 400 clients, and it's amazing. And we have 18 employees that are incredible. And my wife stays at home with our 4 kids now, which is pretty exciting.
Man, so you really didn't even plan on any of this. You were just like, okay, my back's up against the wall. We got to do something. And here you are. Like, how many years ago was that?
When I decided to quit my job. My wife got fired in August of 2010, and then I had her cold calling for about 5 or 6 weeks before I sold 8 sales, and that gave me enough confidence. If she can do that without any sales experience, I can cold call and do better. So then I quit my job October 11th, 2010.
Nice. Awesome.